Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications.
We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week. The Texas A&M Aggies taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Aggies will kick this away to get us going here. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff heading left. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up.
Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a shotgun run call. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Now it's 2nd down here. clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Perkins. Oh, and he fumbles. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back.
It's a fake. Direct snap to the up man. The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Perkins. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He bought some time, now lets it go. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
For the defense coordinator this week, already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. And for our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 40. Past the 20. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Hands off to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it go. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And the Aggies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. They'll run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal. But let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out, and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He finds his man. Finding some room at the 25. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back, looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's moving out of the pocket. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Here we go on fourth down. Tackled, but first down. And timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they...
And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. The pass rush closing in. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the protection breaks down yet again. Another sack.
Third down coming up.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Texas A&M 10, Miami 7.
The Canes will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Using his legs here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline. It's Perkins. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Got space, looking to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Texas A&M 24, Miami 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
Finds his man. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Canes come up to the line in a hurry up.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's going to take off. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Bringing pressure. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the beatdown continues. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Trying to extend the play. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take off here. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Has the 1st down still on the move. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Contact as he threw it. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 31, Miami 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to throw yet again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions and find that open man.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Burks. Run out of the 47, and that will move the sticks. The Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. They'll try the option play here. Fighting off the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Catch made inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Texas A&M.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Not the accuracy we expect from the senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Second down and goal. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies. And the route is on.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution. They put another touchdown up on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
38, Miami, 7.
Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Canes.
You can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this one.
Automatic in the PAT.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line made up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And he'll drop back here on third down.
Quarterback is brought down and sacked. A loss of 13 on the play. And 3 plays out. It's 4th down.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. No surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Looking to scramble now. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
This gives you an idea of the versatility of this offense, Chris. Third down and goal from the 1-yard line. A lot of people think they're going to run the football, but instead they trust the quarterback to make a good decision, great execution, and an easy touchdown for the offense.
And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
38, Miami, 20.
And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here.
And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, A&M. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offense.
What's this, a fake? They're going to try to throw for it. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Texas A&M 44, Miami 20.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's got it inside the 15.
The coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride.
The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you want...
And he lobs it deep down the middle. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit. It won't make a difference in the outcome. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They're going to run it here.
It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
First down for the offense.
And here's the handoff.
Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a